Hello, classy people. How y'all doing? My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your SpeedKing. It is Friday, TGIF, and of course, we're here to take a look at three stake races at Santa Anita. This one that we're going to be previewing right now is the Mega Hertz Stakes. It is race number 7 on the card, grade 3 for 4-year-old fillies and up, going to flat mile on the grass. It is for a cool 100,000. It is a field of 8. Before we get going, as always, if you haven't seen our videos before, thanks for tuning in, and please like us and subscribe, please. Sorry about that. And of course, comment. That's my favorite part. I answer each and every one of them. And if by chance you need to get a hold of me for our tip sheets or a SpeedKing shirt, please email me at speedking24@yahoo.com. Well, the Megahertz Stakes isn't a bad race. It is a field of 8, thank God, out in California. And the number 1 horse, well, Avenue de France. Avenue de France is trained by Mr. Powell. 14 starts, 5 wins. There's nothing to sneeze at that. And 4/3. So this is a very, very nice turf horse, Avenue de France. Who's in the orange? Mr. Van Dyke Drayton is in the orange. Come off the synthetic stake race, won it beautifully at Golden Gate on December 12th, the Miss American Stakes. Now returns back to the turf and has run quite a few races on the turf, and the speed figures are in line. I think the most attractive thing about the number 1 horse, American de France, is that she's 8-1 on the morning line, and she's not in without a chance. So again, you're getting a square price if you have to take the risk. The speed figures may be just a tad below the rest of them, which is what really makes her interesting. She's no worse or no better than anyone else in here, and at 8-1, that could push you over the edge to like Avenue de France for sure. The number 2 horse, Warren Showtime. Well, we know Mr. Showtime or Mrs. Showtime. 25 starts, 8 wins. That's a third of her races. 4 seconds and 10 thirds. This horse loved to run third and second a whole bunch. 10 times she ran third. But she broke through, and now she has 8 starts. So she does have 22 in the money finishes from 25. So, I mean, Warren Showtime is a runner, and she's always down by the wire. You know, she just happens to run third a bunch of times. But in this spot, Craig Lewis is our trainer. She is by Clubhouse Ride. And you got Juan Hernandez in the orange. I like Warren Showtime in this spot here. Come out of a stake race on January 15th. Right here, which was the Sunshine Million fillies and mares turf sprint. Now they're stretching her out from 6.5 to a mile. Juan Hernandez was up. The horse do like the grass. There are some big grass figures back there that she has run before, has been in and won a grade 3 race back on June 20th, which was the Wilshire Stakes at a mile for 100,000. Right here at Santa Anita. So again, I like Warren Showtime here, and probably is going to be my top pick for sure. The number 2 with Juan Hernandez up and Craig Lewis calling the signals in the training category. The number 3, Madonna. Well, Madonna's coming off of a break of about 91 days, making her 4-year-old debut. And listen to the number 3 horse, Madonna's record. She has 10 starts and 5 of them are wins. No first or no second. So it's all or nothing at all with Madonna. She either wins or not hit the board. She's 5 for 10 with no seconds and no thirds. So again, it's an easy call here. She's by Vancouver, and Mr. Callahan is doing the training, and you got the Jersey boy up. That's right, Jersey Joe. So I like this here 4-year-old making her debut off of a decent 3-year-old line. I tell you all the time, I love playing 4-year-olds off of a good line. And she's only 4-1, but I mean, I'm probably going to have her as my 3rd pick. I like Madonna a little bit in here, just the mere fact that she's making her 4-year-old debut. And it doesn't hurt that you have Jersey Joe up as well. And I like Mr. Callahan as a trainer. So again, love the record, 5 wins from 10 starts. So number 3, I believe, is a contender, and probably will be my number 3 pick in here for sure. Well, Cheetah. I love that name, Cheetah. Cheetah got Flavian Pratt up. What else is new and is the favorite? Cheetah has 22 starts, 4 wins, 5 seconds, and 3/3. Richard Baltus is our trainer of record. This horse is by Showcasing. And again, she's exited some graded races, but I don't know what all the hubbub is and why they're making her the favorite. I mean, she didn't win anything really. I mean, I see her in the grade 1 and grade 3 races. Speed figures are no better or worse than anyone else. That's why I said that about the one horse, American de France. So again, I mean, Cheetah, whatever. I don't particularly like her in this spot. Can she win? Yes. So can 5 others in here. So, I mean, she doesn't lay over the field. She's going to take a bunch of money because Flavian is on her and is Richard Baltus as well. But, I mean, I guess she has the right to be the favorite in this spot. Well, maybe. I think she needs a fast pace in front of her to run into. She's cutting back from her last race, 1.1 miles to a mile here, so she may come up a little short. She is a mid-pack or deep closer. Cheetah, to me, is just another horse. There's no reason for me to take this horse at 5-2 or 3-1 in this spot, maybe even 9-5 with Flavian Pratt up. So I'm going to go ahead and just say she's an underneath horse. I'm not going to be unkind and just throw her off the ticket, Cheetah. But I will just say I'm not using her in the win spot. I'll use her underneath, the number 4. Carrara. Well, the number 5 horse, Carrara, has 15 starts and 5 wins. That's a third. You can't really shake a stick at that. This is Richard Baltus' horse. This is the second of 2 he has in here. Of course, he had Cheetah, the number 4. He also has Carrara, the number 5 horse. Well, this horse is by Grand Canyon Way. Not bad at all. Speed figures are just a cut and a half below these. I don't like Baltus' horse here. I do like Cheetah more than I like his number 5 horse. So I'm going to throw Carrara off the ticket. Mike Smith is in the orange if you needed to know. We're throwing the number 5 off the ticket. And Sloane Garden, well, the old Garden horse, that's right, has 18 starts, 4 wins, 3 seconds, and 5/3. And again, here's another horse I think is just totally overmatched here. Cheetah beat her last time in the grade 3 Frankel Stakes on January 1. This horse is 15-1, the number 6 Sloane Garden, and there's nothing about her we like here. Let's throw the number 6 off the ticket. And here is my horse that I'm going to be using as my second pick of this card. Virgo Alley. Virgo Alley, the number 7, has 10 starts, 3 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. That's fairly decent. That classy guy and crafty guy, Phil D'Amato, is doing the signal calling here. Restfully, it usually rides his horse, but of course he's down at Gulfstream this weekend riding a lot of Mike Maker's horses. So Victor Espinoza will be sitting on Virgo Alley, the number 7 horse here. And again, 2 back, the horse ran a beautiful race in the American, in the Autumn Mist Stakes over there at Santa Anita. Won the race going away as a grade 3. Came back in the American Oaks, which was taken off the turf onto the dirt, and ran nowhere. So the horse's best race is back in October. That means the horse hasn't run an effort in 2 months or 3 months, which makes the horse fit and fresh. Making a 4-year-old debut once again, just like Madonna, the number 3. I like the number 7 horse, Virgo Alley, making a 4-year-old debut off of a beautiful 3-year-old line. 10 starts, 3 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Phil D'Amato, you can never go wrong there. And you got the crafty Victor Espinoza, who knows how to handle his business, been around a long time. So again, I like the number 7, Virgo Alley, only 4-1 on the morning line, and would be my 3rd pick in here, for sure. Well, here's the horse with my favorite name in the race, Canoodling. The old Canoodling horse, the 8 horse. I love horses' names. I listen to a lot of races just to hear the names of the horses. And Canoodling has 13 starts and 6 of them wins. No, you didn't just say that. I just said it. This horse is almost clicking at a 50% win. 13 starts, 6 wins, 1 second, and 2/3. How you going to say and shake a stick. You can't. Canoodling is a nice horse. Hold your horses right there. This horse only been on the turf one time, y'all. And that was way back in June 27th in an overnight stake race, running third behind Yes is Ginger. But I tell you right now, she's been keeping some very nice company in the La Brea Stakes. You know, she ran fifth by 7. It just seems that she's a little overmatched here to me. I get it. I see why they're dropping her in, because you can't knock her win record and you can't knock her sire, who I love, Pioneer of the Nile. Okay, Peppy is our trainer of record. And again, the number 8 Canoodling has a beautiful win record, 6 from 13 starts, and by Pioneer of the Nile. Fact of the matter is that the horse just doesn't turf very much, but she is a sprinter. This is a mile, and you know what happens when you take a sprinter and you stretch them out. Okay, they show speed. So I expect the number 8 Canoodling to be forwardly placed in this spot, as well as the number 7 Virgo Alley. So again, I'm going to go ahead and look past the number 8 Canoodling and hope that the horse don't take to the grass and run your SpeedKing over. So there is your Hertz Stakes. Is race number 7 tomorrow, big day, Saturday, okay, at Gulfstream. But these are 3 greatest stake races out at Santa Anita. And race number 7, the Hertz, going a flat mile on the grass for 4-year-olds and up for fillies. I'm going to go ahead and use the number 2 horse as my top pick, Warren Showtime. I like this horse. I think there's a bunch of upside here. I like Craig Lewis. I like Juan Hernandez in the orange. And I like the fact that this horse is making, returning quickly off of a race that I thought she had a little trouble in. And so we're going to see if we can get Warren Showtime to show back up. She did win a grade 3 race over this very race course with Juan Hernandez, so I expect the number 2, Warren Showtime, to be down near the wire when the real running starts. My second pick is going to be the number 7. I told you that already. Virgo Alley. I mean, I just like Virgo Alley. 10 starts with 3 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. I always like the model. I take a look at all of Phil DeModel's horses. He does a beautiful job. And the fact that Victor is up not restfully, maybe Victor don't know this horse, but you know, he's a savvy rider and a veteran rider, so I'm not worried about that. So the number 7, Virgo Alley, is my second pick. And I would be remiss if I didn't take the number 3 as my third pick, Madonna. Really like this horse. You know, this horse is all or nothing at all. 10 starts, 5 wins. That's right, that's 50%. No seconds and no thirds. I mean, and Callahan, I like him, and Joey B is up. So Madonna is my third pick. So for us here in the Hertz Stakes, it's 2, 7, 3 in that order. We're going to look past Boda Cheetah. It may be because Flavian Pratt is on, and you know, nothing negative. I know he's a great rider, but I'm just not a big Flavian Pratt guy. And anytime I could throw him off my ticket, I will. You know, that's just a horse racing fan in me. That's just a horse racing guy. We have our preferences and things like that. So we like 2, Warren Showtime, and the number 7, Virgo Alley, as our second pick, and the number 3, Madonna. As always, down in the description, see our disclaimer, and have some fun this weekend. Big weekend at Gulfstream, some races out at Santa Anita, and of course Sunday, NFL football. As always, stay classy, y'all. Tell me what you like, comment, ring the bell, do those things. Watch our videos entirely, peek at the ads. That's what drives revenue. I appreciate your support. Have a great weekend, and if you're on the East Coast, be careful. Big snow system coming through. As always, stay classy. Let's get Warren Showtime around the racetrack, y'all. Talk to you shortly.